Anybody else? Let's see. I guess just here and Windy and more. Ping them and then we can get started. But anyways, hello, viewers at home. It's me,
Hello.
Mario. That's not the voice.
It was the voice. That was honestly pretty close to that was upsettingly close to being the voice. Honestly.
That was alarmingly close to being the voice. For those who don't know, we're talking about the English dub of Kazuma Kiryu.
I thought we're talking about Chris Pratt Mario.
I mean that too. The original bit is like, well, that's the that's not the voice, and then because it's so what is it the voice actor for the English voice actor for Kiryu did hey, it's me, Mario, and then he said that's not the voice, and then someone replied to it by
I didn't realize he did the bit.
Mm-hmm. There's also the one that what's his name, Ben Starr did that I love. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. Here. Ben Starr's official official audition to be Mario.
You're looking for Mario because it's in here. Look who it is, me. Mario. What the fuck are you looking at? It's a Mia, a Mario. Who am I? I'm a Mia, a Mario. Mia is a Mia, and I am a Mario. Fuck you, it's me, Mario. Who am I? I'm a Mia, a Mario. That's right. Mia is a Mama Mia, Mario.
I like how he's kind of just doing Clive for like half of these.
Fucking leave. It's me, Mario. That's fucking right.
He's just doing Clive voice lines, but he's injecting every so often by going, "It's a Mia, a Marioa."
It's fucking me, Mario.
That's fucking right. It's me, Mario. You know, I'll give Khan a minute to get here. She did say hold on, so I'll give her that. You know, let me see if I can. Now I'm gonna see if I can find that bit of Ben Starr in a Tifa cosplay.
It's probably not hard.
No, but like I want to find the original like video of him doing it.
No.
What? What's on this? Come get some. What's on this? That's right. Thought so. What?
Oh, hey, Khan, you're here.
There she is.
What? Cloud. Oh, hello, Noir.
Hello.
Whenever Khan feels comfortable, her line is up.
Just one moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my phone right now. My computer's going. It's going I fixed the little things. It's going faster, but it's still a bit slow.
Hmm.
Yeah, a heck of a lot happened this time around, but at least we all made it back alive.
Oh no, where's my phone? There's my controller. There we go.
I caught up with the old episodes.
Nice.
What, you think I'd let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith.
I'm glad I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. We were talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in.
Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all.
I don't like you.
We told you everything would work out, didn't we?
It would work out better if you guys got off your fucking asses. Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything.
My thanks to you new arrivals as well. You really saved the day. Just like my dear sister predicted.
Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit too?
Fortunately.
Why were you not on a battlefield with us? Surely you'd not desert your allies in their time of need.
Well, you see... I'll take over for her, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm just a useless piece of garbage that's had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form.
Who are you? Okay, who is this guy?
That's...
I have no
seen
idea what
people-
you're talking about. But it sure is fun to watch you squirm.
I have seen people
Bruh.
post that ProZD bit about he gets better later. I have seen people post that in regards to him, so I'm curious.
You
about
know,
Yeah,
those.
he's the Benji-kun.
Yeah, you know, I can expect that, actually. I can see that.
I don't get
Never
it.
mind that. Oh, well, I'll find the video.
Mm,
I thought I was hungry before, but I can barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry.
Oh, I almost forgot. We brought a bunch of food over from our school.
you got food? For real? Of course. If you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toil will be the next best thing.
What a gremlin. Ignore Kurara. What do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. That sounds great! I'm so hungry I could puke.
I feel like you'd do the exact opposite if you're hungry. Well, let's all pitch in and get the
Well,
food
if
off
you
the
haven't
bus.
eaten in a while, it
Yeah.
can do that. It's the old Magoo.
Let's all
Just
pitch
a
in and
bunch
get...
of bile. It's the worst.
Ooh, I love getting rid of my bile. Well, let's all pitch in and get the food
Bad
off
for
the
your
bus into the
humors.
cafeteria.
Great bile munching.
Fine. I'll do anything if it means I gotta eat something other than that canned bread crap.
They really have it!
I made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. Also, I have to say, Cod, even if you ask, I am standing in defiance. I want Kudara, because I have to voice two other losers! And the main
With so
guy!
many losers.
I want to voice a funny one!
Hey, that's cool with you, man.
Also, I get to do my Erica voice, which is great.
A little bit.
With everyone helping out, it didn't take us long to...
Voicing Kurara.
Hmm?
Hey, I'm cool with you voicing Kurara because that just means you can easily go ahead and just do the voice. Everybody needs to voice a character who is a little shit.
We brought over from the other academy. True, yeah. It is funny how I think Noir is a very specific brand of ability where he can just kind of voice little shits specifically from Kodaka games. Back in the
Nor's
cafeteria.
been very aggressively typecast during our adventures in voice acting.
I'm the fancy one.
At least in the
I'm
Kodaka,
the pretty one.
you know, at least in the Kodaka exploit. I don't know. Would you count Osato from fucking the Silver Case to be within the typecast?
I think Juki's... I really fell into my own in Osato. At first it was sort of just a joke, but it sort of grew into his personality.
Yeah, no, like it worked out surprisingly well. But yeah, back in the cafeteria, we let the Rationomatic do its thing and soon had a glorious feast laid out before us. Speaking of the original dog playing chess, goddamn Suda. Actually, that wasn't even Suda writing that one. He didn't write Matchmaker. That's why it was so good.
Damn.
Look, I like Suda's writing, but it's a bit too esoteric for its own good sometimes.
Esoteric.
But he's really saying something. It takes a lot to figure it out.
He's not quite David Lynch as much as he would like
He
to be.
really wants to be Lynch. No one bothered with manners. We devoured it like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plates we piled up high with food had all been picked clean. After days of starvation and the exertion of the battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them.
Oh boy, I needed that.
I can feel the nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Come on, buddy. I just got that sodium.
I was starting to feel like I was never gonna be full again.
Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice torch massage session to follow.
What was that
Wait,
first
what?
thing you said?
You lost all your supplies in a fire, right? How awful.
How moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course. Lay off us, will ya?
Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our term here, for all of us.
Food,
What's there's
no.
a second fire?
Food no longer a problem unless there's a second fire.
All of us? You mean you're staying?
Oh, right, I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when the storm hit. I went on to recount my experiences of the last few days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and got knocked out, only to be rescued by Nigo. He took me to second to last Defense Academy, where I met Nozomi, Kurara, Kiyoshika, and Ugamu. While I was there, the enemy attacked, and one of the commanders proved to be too much for us, but it turned out the school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together.
So these guys are gonna live here with us. Are gonna live here with the rest of us from now on.
That's right. Apparently they were always meant to join us eventually.
Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep the school safe.
I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys. Enough of your ineffectual protests, Cabbage Breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup.
Shut up, decoy.
You sure have a sense of humor, Mizo Suzuki. Criticizing our appearances looking the way you do. You're comedy gold.
Oh god, yes!
Are you going to let them get away with that, Kiyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality!
That insult was aimed at me. Prepare to face the judgment of the Holy Jumonji Sword, foul miscreant!
Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team.
Are you okay, Aito?
We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst.
Damn, okay, don't let that heart problem come at you all at once.
Yikes.
Perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle.
I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty frickin' sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change.
Then, shall we all meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria?
I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there'll be trouble! Yeah, whatever. It had been a long day. We decided the best thing to do now was to head back to our rooms and get some rest.
Dude, I wanted to continue that pissing match between Ima and Kurara. That would have been great.
Oh, hey, buddy. Actually, what vaguely gay things do you have to say?
Please be awesome.
Quite the view you got here. Those the undying flames we've heard so much about.
Yeah. I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes.
By the way, I did get a quick sweep of the rooftop. And it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt, our team was always supposed to join you here. That's pretty decent proof of it, right?
I guess so. Damn. No homoerotic tension between these two. At least not right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least not yet.
Phew. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. This wasn't where I'd really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back home in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. Would the real Kurara be there? Sorry, Karua, fuck. Be there waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Karara just looks like Karuwa under the huge tomato mask?
Unironically, that was my main thought when I saw her, that it was just Karua with amnesia. Was that she's gonna take off the tomato at the end of the game and be like, hey, it's me. I remember everything now. Oh, that girl just happens to look exactly like me.
No, it'll just be that one moment from,
Down and dirty. It's
oh,
day
fuck,
30.
wait, whenever I
You know what
forget
that
the name of the
means?
fucking-
The Dirty 30.
Classrooms to celebrate.
No, give me like...
Where did you get access
who's
to
here?
this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop. And on the second floor, the bio lab. As usual, you
Yo,
can
let's go
ask me
edit
about
our fucking
all the work in
DNA.
person. See you there.
Okay.
Do you think it has bio curses?
Let's go G
New,
splicing.
new school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I meet up with everyone in the cafeteria.
I swear if someone else is dead.
Or missing. We don't know if they're dead. For sure.
At this point, I'd call them dead.
Alright, it looks like everyone's here.
Look, we're gonna find out.
Dr. Stone,
We're gonna find out what happened to fucking Hiruka, and you're gonna Hiruko, and you're gonna regret your words and deeds.
whenever Kurara finally takes the tomato off her head, it's like in Dr. Stone where she's drop beat gorgeous, but then her face just scrunches horribly because she needs glasses or some shit.
What character in Dr. Stone was that? I don't watch that much
Yurika.
Dr. Stone.
I'm not familiar with Dr. Stoner.
Because she has a watermelon hat.
I don't think I got that character. Still feels weird
Not
having so many people around all of a sudden.
You know, I will say this is a fucking meme that I saw with literally zero context to it. It's just a picture of Takumi or Sumino or whatever, with just the fucking "fell for it again" stickers on him, and I'm so curious what they mean by that.
I wonder what that could mean.
Hold on a second, arms itchy.
Then let's hold a killing game and sit up and hurt a little.
How about no?
Whoa, whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know.
Okay.
Was that supposed to be inspiring?
There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend a school.
Allies, huh?
Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said.
How convenient.
Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course.
So, those infamous undying flames. The sight of them sets my teeth on edge.
You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation.
Con, your shit keeps cutting out real bad, like.
I was gonna ask, is Con cutting out horribly, or is that me?
Yeah,
Is
you
that
know,
my-
I was gonna keep it going so long as like she was still audible, but like there is an entire portion of that we could just not hear like whatsoever.
Am I all?
No, we weren't.
The Eldritch gods are getting it to her
Mhm.
already. They haven't even started yet.
Damn. Yo, she read about Carcosa. She got the yellow sign.
Okay.
They're bringing out a coffin
You
for her
told
as
us
we
that-
speak. Sorry, go ahead.
You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Did that come in clear? Or did I
Yes.
cut out again?
You
Clear enough.
actually you cut out a little bit while you asked if you were coming in. After you asked if you were coming in clear. I mean, well, that fuck actually came through perfectly fine, believe it or not.
Yeah,
You
that
gotta be
was good.
kidding me with that!
All we can tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here. Sirei?
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep
Yeah,
on
Sire.
burning. They never go out.
Well, I said it was like Sir.
You haven't noticed that?
Yurei?
Well, no, you can call him Sir for short.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. They don't need fuel.
Plus, then it'd be
and they
Sire.
can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all
No,
eternity.
Sire or Shire, because there's no C, it's she.
I don't know. Gonna be hard for us to hear his name again at some point in the foreseeable future. Fire that never
Japanese pronunciation.
Doing something out of a fairy tale.
I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen him with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having something.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it.
Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation?
I don't know, I haven't watched that much Naruto. Ringy might know if she were here.
Tenchi
It's
Jin.
been- The flames are here to keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, then they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds.
Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either.
You got him burning outside your defense room, too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right?
We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside.
This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sirei said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared.
Can't wait for it to be revealed that he just disappeared to avoid explaining anything.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless.
Sorry.
Hey, that wasn't our fault. Hey, that wasn't our fault.
That we don't know.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, alright.
Anyways, I can't wait to find third to last Defense Academy.
I just noticed he has organs all over his kimono.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the
He
enemy
did say
and make
that.
them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our
Still,
defense
Nigo is kind of cute, don't you think?
Yeah, I will say the lips are a bit, they're a bit off-putting.
I was talking about more like combo.
But on what's inside the one
Cute to
and
me.
the true Last Defense Academy.
Because I also find Fugglers cute, and to some people those look like monsters.
Is that not the intention?
Verily, it was a shock to learn. Say what?
Is that not the intention? But they're kind of supposed to be like weird, ugly, cute monster things?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy.
A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing!
It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all.
Yeah.
All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nigo could have told us about that from the beginning.
A lot of the information relating to this war was classified. Maybe he didn't have permission? Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself.
Orders from above. Sirde mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now that the Decoy Academy is gone, that means the attacks in this one are gonna get a whole lot worse, right?
That's pretty true.
Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go? Aw, man, what a rotten luck.
I don't know if I can hold out that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
Stomp.
You're all so adorable, the way you freak out over every little thing.
The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us here too. If we learn to fight as a team, then...
Why fight at all? Why don't we just run?
You're not helping.
Huh?
If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex.
You're bad.
Oh my god.
Hello?
You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath. And nor does a woman.
Even supposing this bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here.
And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for.
Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know.
Man, you ain't been there. You have not been on the front lines with us. You cannot be saying this shit. Naturally, we consider that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days.
Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it.
I didn't really do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? You have like any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
I guess not.
If Sirde had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. That's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
World death. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive.
Wait. World death? What's that?
A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my XS-sized brain.
Oh, it's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock.
What do you mean?
According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Kind of like out of a Dostoevsky novel.
Decimated the population? It's that bad?
Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world dead thing is.
Quiet, pea-brain! The adults are talking! If we tell you we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made-up stuff? You can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse?
Come on. Make with the explanations already.
That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom! Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin?
What, your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl?
Shut up, shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die! Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking everything apart we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you!
She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too.
Oh my god! Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. Richardson is mankind's last hope. Insert Danganronpa music here.
Mankind's last hope?
Okay, yes, but we were conscripted without consent, so yes, we were dragged into this.
Kinda. Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war. To shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have fight.
And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true?
Somebody wanna smack this guy upside the head? Again, you make a joke about resolve? You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you!
What about world death? Just keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
They are trying to!
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're
I
poor!
hope Tomato Head dies.
Huh?
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you! There's no point in us telling you anymore.
Could I be like that?
There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait.
Oh, is it cutting out for you, Noir? Is it cutting out for anybody else?
No, it's good now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first.
Yeah, we opened this place up to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now.
Are we seriously
We could
doing
say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped you out in that battle yesterday.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you.
Ouch, don't mingle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
I kinda like this guy, he's funny.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak.
Oh shit.
Wait. Why are you here? You didn't even say anything! Also, her outfit's different again. What the fuck?
Boo.
Sometimes the outfits are
No. Darumi.
Oh, we just did the excuse me,
To
princess!
be fair, she's been ride or die since second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
For like
true.
no particular reason.
Nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around.
You've made it obvious you lack the
Oh,
experience
boy.
and expertise.
It really seems like they intended to have her have a different design at some point. Slightly different.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
I don't think that'd help at all. Buttermeat.
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Oh my god.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Oh boy, we are really getting up and into it, aren't we?
That's all I ask.
Just one murder. That's all I ask. That's enough. You all need to calm down.
Takumi's right. Or if we don't work together.
Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
I'd never do anything like that.
Oh!
I really wouldn't. You know that, right?
Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends?
Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh.
Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us.
Oh! How dare you! I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji Sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction.
You can't get no.
Satisfaction, my ass. Emo may be a jerk, but he's our jerk.
I've had just about enough. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi.
But...
Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon.
Alright. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though.
The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely at the door before the others started venting their feelings.
What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that?
I mean, not to necessarily
Bob is-
take their side, but if you guys just listened for like a couple minutes, you could start asking questions afterwards.
I agree, their attitude is positively sickening.
You're one to talk!
Like you're one to talk.
Exactly.
You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. So this is my fault? I know, I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads.
Damn it, I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off.
I'm gonna go jerk off.
Could just go to the... I guess I'll do too.
No killing things then.
She's just dead set on a killing game, isn't she?
Yeah, that's her whole bit.
Kinda
Takemaru.
sounds like
I
Monami.
guess so.
No, yeah, it seems like she had a different outfit on completely, and then they gave her that little sweater.
Or
Takemaru.
CG, she did look a little different in the CG.
Takemaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have to hard to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to their breaking point.
Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that.
Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together.
If Sirei or Hiruko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Our own way?
I did it, yeah, I'm just cleaning up my fingies a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time to think. Aito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. If we just need more time. More free time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? Then I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the bio lab on the second, right? Let's all go to the metal shop. That's that's a sea mine.
A depth
Don't worry
charge.
about it.
That's a depth charge. Isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. Most thing you find at a military base. There are all kinds of deadly-looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. What do you have to say, Kurara? The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. Seriously? You like this? All the metal and gunpowder and everything? I know, it's like the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Uzukis is actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. Weapons development? Like guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business, little by little from there, expanding our research reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. Thus gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history. Is that how names get changed? Suzuki, yeah. Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be a place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons, the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all. Alright.
Okay. Ow.
The invaders will rue the day they crossed Suzuki.
Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right?
What if she was on our side?
Right.
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Okay, I guess I can't quite do this right now. Alrighty then, the biolab.
Do you think the bio lizard's gonna be here?
Well, we got biotentacles. So this is the biolab. Looks like a classroom more like something out of a horror movie.
Hold on! I can find out what we can talkie.
What are you laughing at?
I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about?
Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities, too. Nico did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet to think I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us.
Enhancement development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically just using performance-enhancing drugs, right?
Aw, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that? You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips.
And what could we use it for?
For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me.
They put 2 hearts in me and a lot of organs. Unfortunately, it's really slow, so I'm gonna be like 7 feet tall when I'm 900. You mean like that way your arms stretch? Oh, the arm stretching is canon! He can do that!
Oh, you got the Mexican arms.
Seriously?
You know, it's always been my dream to mod someone else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful.
Okay.
Hey, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Just the Cyberpunk 2077 slowly fades into the background. Absolutely not. Not interested.
Last Defense Academy, what makes someone a criminal?
It's getting
Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies.
There's nothing more erotic than having someone perform maintenance on you.
Are we sure that Yugamu? Are we sure that isn't the one who's the arms dealer?
I mean, he's the he's a
deals in a
murderer.
different kind of arm.
He deals in death. And having stretchy arms. That's
No, arms.
Yeah, he does make it. Well, he had arms made on him, I guess. All right, I visited both the new rooms that were unlocked today. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next.
Why can I not be funny?
Keep going. It'll hit eventually. Phew. Between all the arguing and the exploration, today has really taken it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes towards fighting just too different? This shit's important. This shit's so important, Takumi. By the way, I'm not that girl you know. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on a second. But I feel
He rang the
if I knew about
doorbell.
world death. Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about?
Hello, Rendu.
Oh, hello, Rendu. Everybody's getting on each
Welcome
other's
back,
cases. Also, we've discovered that Kurara is an arms dealer. Could it be her? That's right, it's the roomie again!
I swear if it's
I felt a flutter of
Darumi
anticipation, my
again.
hands trembling. I pulled open the door to reveal... Oh, gay boys here. Sorry, the other gay boy.
Do you have time to talk?
I want everybody to be friends. Just shut up and kiss me, goddammit. Oh, it's you, Aito.
Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you.
It's just me, your ever loyal subordinate.
Hey, the
No,
dog is back.
it's not like that. What's up?
Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little.
Here, in this bedroom, with you, with the lights off, doing oh.
I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone.
Oh, really?
I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiruko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all.
Sorry, I wasn't in a position to get in touch.
What happened to you during that storm? How'd you get separated from the group?
A metal pipe fell on my head. I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up again with an aching head. By then, I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nico found me and took me to the school.
Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm?
It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it.
Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl?
You would not even begin to
Just
understand. Are you two, like, anything at all? I hope not. Not for any particular reason, of course. Unless you're open. Huh?
When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can.
I'd like to get her out of the picture personally.
Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area.
You're working on it.
Oh, was that really it?
No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but... will you still hear me out?
Of course.
Now that I've been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Aito about Karua, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home. Before the war, that was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karua. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. As much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karua, she had no idea who I was. I told Aito all about this mystery and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up.
You weren't kidding when you said it was weird.
I thought maybe she had amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her for long enough to ask about it. Come on, Aito, say something.
Oh, sorry, this whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a while back.
What happened in it?
Uchibashi has entered the writing room.
The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the future or past. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own.
Talk of me, have you heard of morphogenetic fields? Alternate realities.
That's right. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien, or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own, slightly different life.
You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karua? Like they're alternative versions of each other?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karua and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think?
I don't know, Aito. Yeah, that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life.
I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately.
You know, while we're here, do you want to talk about the Philadelphia experiment? No reason. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago, I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers to fight monsters.
Story.
I wouldn't have believed that either.
Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I?
That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. Something about a boat transporting us somewhere else completely different when it shouldn't have been able to do so. And it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me.
The gigantic?
I couldn't have told just anyone about this.
I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this.
Oh, right. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done.
Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be.
I know. I'll be careful.
Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well.
With that, Aito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes. Alternate realities.
Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre. The more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karawa and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Nozomi, do you know about parallel universes? Even after venting to Aito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. You are a sleepy boy.
Get ready for... Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your life.
It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Hey everybody, I hope nobody's at each other's throats right now. Oh, it's just us today?
Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere.
Gone.
I'm sorry. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows.
Fine by me. Don't sit with those jerks first thing in the morning.
Aaron's staring so hostile lately. I'm loving it.
It can't go on like this forever. We're gonna have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Outsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things?
I mean, our side of things. Sure. Your side of things. Oh!
He's such a shit.
I mean, he wasn't even part of the argument.
I mean, a bit of it was kind of started by him being like, "Why even bother fighting at all?"
He was more thinking about being a shit.
But a lot of it was Tomato Head just deciding to be unhelpful for no particular
That is also
reason.
fairly true.
She is that way.
Although we can say that Ema started it.
It's a kaleidoscope of weird decisions. From the characters, that makes sense.
Everyone is partially responsible and partially have a point.
We all make one half of a whole idiot.
Except for Darumi.
She's
Darumi's
off-
perfect. Darumi did nothing wrong.
Darumi is just off in her own little world, and honestly, more power to her. See, she got on that wagon immediately and has been just doing her thing ever since. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room.
Nozomi! Oh, good morning.
It's you, huh? What are you doing here? Who put you on the planet?
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Ooh, you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it?
Sorry to just... No. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Discussion. What do you want to talk about, Nozomi?
Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry. I'd like to, but Kurara and the others are dead set against it.
Okay, so you're just being unhelpful on purpose.
I know it can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs.
See, but you can.
actually.
You can do that, yes.
You can actually.
Yeah, betray your friends.
What do you want, then?
Why do people betray
Another
each
being
other?
assholes, fuck them.
I was thinking it might be a better times for us to use the cafeteria. At least for a while.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday.
Yeah, I guess there's
Oh
something
god,
in
she
that.
avoids the problem.
Just
It's not
like
her job
Karu
to
would.
fix it.
Separating does not help. It shouldn't be.
I mean, it could be... It doesn't help, but it's not your fault.
It doesn't help, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it does help a little bit.
Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of.
It's all for the good of humanity. Can't afford to lose this war.
You know, Benji-kun, you could always train with them if you wanted to. You sound like a walking recruitment poster.
You could train at all whatsoever.
That's a lot of big talk for somebody who can't even use Hemo Anima. Gaku!
Dude!
God damn it, man.
There are always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge.
Yeah, and then the bigger one destroys the smaller one for money.
Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always end up getting buried.
Something,
Gee, I
Square
wonder what they're
Enix.
talking about.
I'm sorry for the fence.
You'll see your time dilemma.
At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now.
Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you.
Sorry. The others are waiting for me.
Fuck! Zumi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me.
It's fun, huh? You think the management sent the liaison officer to us to get our butts in gear instead of the killing game?
Damn it, Doremi.
That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi?
I'm in the friend zone.
So she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff?
He wants to go out with me?
Guys, don't be so insensitive! Takumi needs to be alone with his pain!
It's actually crazy how much they're all like, yeah, sure, this guy is like potential love life is everyone's to talk shit about.
I'm not sure that's the best approach either.
I could always comfort you, Takumi.
Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quickly. That's something I learned early on in life. From my
guys, we
parents.
all know Takumi fumbled this chick super hard, okay? We don't have to keep hammering it in.
Shima has a lot of Jotaro energy.
Does that just imply that his parents also abuse him?
Probably. The breakfast that day
fuck.
was as tasteless as the atmosphere. We only ate dry bread that day.
I think it's in his head, honestly. I don't think everyone really hates him this much.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because, you know, depression does that kind of thing to people where they're like, oh, the misery, everybody is my enemy. I shouldn't let this get me down, not when there's so much else going on. Alright.
Do you think they should spare some sympathy?
Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up.
Free time.
The metal shop and the biolab. Yeah, let's go fucking... Oh, extinguisher level, go up. The more fire... The more firepower I have, the more fire I can power out.
Okay.
Well, here, I'm gonna go hit up the biolab because I want some more fucking potions.
Let's do some shit!
Ooh, yes, please.
It only gives you more uses.
I mean, that's fine. Also, Desperation Potion. User HP becomes...
Desperation Potion.
Oh, it's just if you want to get
that
the kill...
one is the most... Unironically, it is the most broken thing in this game.
I mean, yeah, because it just gives you like instant suicide potion, and you can use your super move that way. Yeah.
Defense is kind of meh. Attack, Agility, and Desperation are the big ones. Power Panacea is okay.
User fully recovers HP. Heals status effects. Heals fatigue. I see. Alright, anything I can do in the metal shop, perchance? That is the second floor. There we go.
On the left, that's the garage.
Oh yeah, this is the garage. Actually, do we have anything I can upgrade here? Yeah, that's right, here. I still have to give him spells and stuff, too. Airblade!
I recommend prioritizing the main attack skills for everyone. And the passives are mostly bad. Other than Unyielding Spirit, only for people you are going to use to kill bosses.
Ah, I see.
Like the counter is bad, and Last Yell also never really found a use for it.
Shigure no Mai, or Shigure no Mai. I mean, I'm using her to kill
Shigure
bosses.
no Mai.
No Mai, yeah.
An Unyielding Spirit.
Yeah, that I imagine that's probably the one that I want to use for her.
Do note, like, these aren't actual passives. You need to activate them with the 100% voltage
yeah,
for
gotcha.
them to, like, be active.
Here, Jumanji Slash.
I'm actually upgrading the skills themselves is not that worth it. Only the last level is a big deal, generally.
I see.
It's pretty minor effects. And the last level increases their damage +1. Before that, it's just like +1 move, +1, like maybe more voltage gain, stuff like that.
Okay, Metal Shop for real now. Alright, Electrified Defense, Explosive Mine, Spring Trap. Glad Robo's not here right
Spring
now.
Trap.
Rocket is actually also super good.
I might as well get them, yeah. Let's see then. Yeah, a lot of these are just additional uses and stuff. If what you're saying is true, then I probably just want to hold off on getting more. Okay.
Spring Trap is basically a teleport.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's see. I probably have a shit ton of report card stats that probably aren't very... Yeah, let's see, so...
You need everything. Don't worry about it, just get everything, I guess.
I mean, it seems
I guess it's best to, like, level them up relatively equally, but other than that, no biggie.
I mean, if I was gonna say anything, I guess science would probably be... Because I do already have another point in science, I can probably work something out with that. Are there any items I can make for people? So you might as well get that that bonus. If there's nothing good I can make for them, I'll just make books.
I think you're better off talking to people earlier on to learn what they actually like.
Forget, is the globe? The globe isn't science. That's like history or some shit, you know. Are these all the people? Oh, wait, hold up. That's Jim. I know she's creativity. Hold on, I can just go check the report card really quickly. No, yeah, his is social studies. Yeah, okay, so nobody's really doing any science stuff right now.
You're also reading the library.
Yeah, that was my second thought. I can probably just go to the library instead. Okay. You said I still get like a big burst of something for like bothering to finish the whole book, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I will finish a book. Okay, let's see, so... Investigation on insect metamorphosis? Biosphere of the Tokyo resident. Well, don't mind if I do. I like biospheres. Are you familiar with something called a bottle aquarium? Yes, actually. It's an interior design piece made by filling an empty bottle with water, plants, and sand, introducing live specimens inside it before sealing it shut. Specimens trapped in the bottle live their lives in this tiny world, propagating and ultimately dying. You could say the bottle is a world of its own, and the longer it is kept, the more unique of a biosphere it will develop. That is the general summary of bottle aquariums. I'd like to ask the dear reader this. What is the biggest bottle aquarium in the world? It's something you all know very well. There's no need to keep you in suspense. The answer is the Tokyo residential complex in which we all live. We have lived for generations in this giant bottle aquarium, searching a new, totally unique biosphere. Ecologically speaking, we are not descendants of the Japanese people, but rather Tokyo residential complicites. With our own... Huh. I guess it's been a real long time, huh? We've been in that shit for a while. Goddamn.
It seems that way.
Let's go finish up that book.
The bus side is also available. She also gives
yeah, she is science. That is true. I mean, to be fair, I kind of know what she likes, so I could just get a bigger bonus. I'm pretty sure I can make another puke bag. And I don't think it counts as giving her...
I still think you should talk to people first before giving them gifts.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You also learn other stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's see. What do we need around? Development, management, decommissioning, analysis. I can do it all. The machine handy woman. Experience unlock the keyword #handy. Oh. Oh. I see.
You learn keywords by talking to people.
Oh, so that's what you meant by you literally learn things by talking to people. See, when you said that, I was like, oh, like you'll learn things about their personality and it'll give you an idea of what items they like. No, like they literally give you a filter to figure out what items they like.
Yeah.
When the invaders might attack, well then.
Bye.
You can check and you might learn. Oh, this person likes handy books. Then you can filter out handy books.
I see. The day is almost over. Oh, the tired. There's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow.
You think Dotomi would be the central shipper of all this?
I guess.
No.
Plays
She just wants people to kill each other.
She'd probably just be imagining.
No, but she also she likes Eroges too.
I suppose.
Yeah, see.
Be ready to get your...
Let's go to the cafeteria, although I doubt she'll be there today. Oh yeah, I guess the gym is locked off. I guess because we just decided not to go there. Hey, Shoma, buddy,
Yeah, because they're training there.
Yeah, Shoma, buddy, how you doing? I thought it's just the original team from the school here today. Nozomi did say that she tried to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything. But do those guys really train every morning?
It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at him earlier.
I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's an impressive work ethic, though.
Guys are talking an awful lot about something you're claiming not to care about. Saying that people are working hard really makes it feel like garbage, huh? Or is it just me?
Whatever,
True, man.
Apparently gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts.
What happened to him?
Shoma, are you alright?
Oh, you know, they got him.
Shoma?
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious.
That sounds incredibly serious.
It's melting again!
Like some part of his head. The automatic will fix it when he puts it back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance.
Can't solve all your problems with beheadings.
Now, you know,
You can solve a surprising amount of problems with beheadings.
You know, the French had some really good ideas about that.
But Mr. Gonzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him.
He's actually been providing more than you.
Hey, give me food at one time.
Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still.
It's true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. we're just gonna leave him there? Alright. None of us really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while.
Shit, we're...
This is why I don't mind his unique brand of being pathetic, because shit like this just happens sometimes. What now? We're still closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. Can't let things continue as they are. But I'm gonna get two such different groups of people to get along. I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way.
I think I've got the idea. We're gonna need a hell of a lot of pizza and some porn.
I think I'm good, honestly.
Well, it doesn't have to be porn. It could just be some Indiana Jones films.
Then why did you jump to porn?
You know, the closest thing.
I've been horny lately.
Oh my god. Yeah, alright. Alright, what keyword are you gonna give me? Help me kidnap Takemaru! Kidnap?! I just love that insane. Are you guys fighting?
No, everything's good between us. This is just about my curiosity as a mechanic.
What do you mean?
Oh, she wants to see his bike.
His clothes are a motorcycle, right? A pretty incredible one, too. I did not see that other line. I think you did it again.
Oh.
Any mechanic would be curious having a feat of engineering like that, but talking not near it. Like, I ain't gonna let no girl mess with it. Sheesh, so tough.
Khan's shit is just taking the biggest shit right now, goddamn. I'd say she's
cutting
just,
out.
I'm sorry.
I'd say he's just embarrassed. He's more shy than he looks.
My only option now is to kidnap him. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my hands on his bike.
Hey, calm down, would you? I
Never.
tried to dissuade Tsubasa from her plan. Kinda loses herself when it comes to vehicles and machines. You know, despite being named Wings, she doesn't really use many wings now, does she?
Hey, tech went up by 8.
And now I have 2 keywords. Let's go ahead and see what I can get from the funny item machine. And if not, I'll go hang out with Tsubasa again.
You can get a handy vehicle.
I don't think you need to write that down. I'm pretty sure they just give me filters to
Press
work
Y.
with.
No, go back and press Y.
Oh.
Now you can look at other people and see what they actually like. Or prefer click right on the arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Preferred items.
Hashtag vehicle
He likes
accessories.
vehicle accessories.
Can't really do much about her right
Some
now.
kind of food.
Items. Books. Tools.
It's a keyword you haven't learned yet. That's how it works.
Man, she doesn't like handy tools? Damn.
Ornaments, tools, food, items, food, tools.
That's why I'm saying you should at least early on you should focus more on talking to people and learning things.
Fair enough. I will see if I can find any particularly handy items that I think that she might like. Just to kind of, you know, look into it. Yeah, no, nothing here that really seems to provide any real information. Let's just go talk to her then. Yeah, what about the gift-o-matic? Oh, shit. Sanitizer. Alright, mop in a bucket. Rubber gloves, plastic bag. Cleaning supplies. Doing some tidying up. Got wood everywhere. Oh, she threw up again. Okay. Her condition, but it's gotta suck to have to deal with cleaning whenever she's sick. Clean? Great job! Science up! Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Meanwhile, Shoma's still in the cafeteria just going, whoa. Letting the days go by. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. When I'm home, I'll be able to clean up right after the Kadoa Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. Not another Kadoa memory.
Tacky?
Tacky.
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
Chocolate?
It is Valentine's Day.
Tacky, if there was a girl who hypothetically looked exactly like me but was also completely different, you wouldn't cheat on me with her, would you?
I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you?
What if she was a worm?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
This is a rush thing for boys to girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the difference between the others more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just the one in the family. But after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karua and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any.
Oh?
She left the box on the kitchen table.
Oh, Mom.
Oh! Ouch. It was for your mom. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well,
Should try making chocolate sometime. I wonder how hard that is.
for her.
It was a little more difficult than you think, but
There,
it is
there you
fun.
go.
We might not be allowed to do it at
Obligatory.
school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
How's your mom gonna feel that I got her chocolates?
You better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Alright. I have to get you something nice in return.
That's what white day's for, silly.
That's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro
In space.
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so
Is Karua a
cool.
Disney princess?
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
Stars. Can't do it.
Can
Not
I?
today.
Hey.
Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut
You
up.
got no imagination. Okay, 33. Get your ass up, everybody!
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at
You know, I do appreciate that they actually had him voice every single one.
Be ready to...
It's true. Dedication, man. I want to go smack.
It's no surprise I dream about Karua again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternative version of Karua, what she's doing here is just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Let's all go to the cafeteria. Oh great, they're here today. Whoa, what are they doing here?
Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's been caught peeping on his guests.
Very specific.
Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking the walls last night, was it you?
Whoa! Whoa!
I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you are mistaken. I wasn't messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away.
Oh, all right. Are you sure your relationship with your sword is platonic?
Oh, ooh, I'm actually curious now.
Oh dear God.
For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call.
What does that mean?
I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you.
It's time for us to start thinking about friendship. What's so important that we all need to be here?
Hers. Elmo was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him.
And what might that be?
Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory.
I'm starting to think that we're all having prophetic dreams. Another one?
Except for that one guy's sister. She's just full of shit.
She was just banking on Dumbluck. I didn't mean the... There we go. Hey, Shoma, what's up, buddy? Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember anything? Well, I
thought we agreed Mr. Gonzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself.
Man,
you can go take a shit, sit on it.
You can go shit.
Well,
It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say.
Oh, he's telling.
He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's an excuse for wasting our time.
I'm sorry. I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than that. I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Bro, what the hell?
That's why he feels so shit all the time, dude.
Probably. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals meant to be a good thing, though?
Yeah, 3 hots on a cot. Isn't that the bit?
Was your dream before actually not a dream? It really did happen?
Usually, when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory.
You guys mind filling us in on the lore here?
Alright.
Just shut up and listen. You don't get it either.
Because you choose not to get it. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again.
Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What's it called again? Kamakaru.
Kamakura.
Kamakura.
Kamakura, yes, queen! I'm never doing that again.
That's the second time
It's
you've
from
done
the
this.
number 3 anime.
Huh?
Oh.
Lady Nozomi, is something the matter?
I, too, went to Kamakura Hospital.
Oh, it's nothing.
Those machines are the same as the ones you got here, right? The ones you can't get working?
Yeah, I think that covers everything from my last memory.
We still haven't figured out what those machines are for. Or why they were both at the hospital and here at the school. Do you remember something that could help with that?
Yes, I think what I remember this time might explain a lot of it. This time I remember why I was putting those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Shoma's where they got all the hemo anima from.
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Shoma's actually the single most important character in the story.
Special blood. Think it's got something to do with hemo anima?
But hemo anima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it?
Your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? You got crazy high midichlorian count or something?
Oh my god.
Buddy.
I don't know about
May the
that.
4th be with you, everyone.
It seems like it's different anyway. Yeah, it is the 4th, isn't it? How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway.
There was one other thing, right, Shoma?
Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Huh. You're all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital. Just like me, they left her in the tomato mask.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Did that include our group too?
Yes. It wasn't clear at the time. It wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here was also there.
You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. Saying we all met before and forgot about it?
Oh, where have I heard that before? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there. Some time before we came to this school.
But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked?
Same here. I never got to go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills.
That's an ouch.
And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You didn't have to bring me into this.
See, it just don't add up. We could have been there.
Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened?
As soon
as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks, or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser.
Yeah, I don't play stuff skill games all the time.
It's possible, though, don't you think? We accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation.
So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it has to do... Maybe it is research related to hemoanima after all.
I think so, too. That's the only thing we have in common, and...
Oh my god! Enough already! Carter's shrill voice shouted the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? You had this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that?
But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it?
Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash.
Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders?
It might.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we'll unlock a cool bonus form if we learn more about hemoanima.
We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details.
I think now, specifically, when literally nothing is going on, is the perfect time to do that.
I mean, the training, generally.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Unimportant?
We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option! How about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us?
She's got kind of a point.
Nico didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We need to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later.
In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you! Coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission! Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you! Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense! I'm getting tired of it! Just looking at you makes me want to vomit! I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma begins backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time! You need to be made an example of!
Oh shit. What are you talking about, Kurara?
Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's gonna do it! This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them! His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it!
What's happened to her? Kurara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. I guess her stam in this case.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
Huh?
But And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy!
We're doing this again.
I guess so. I mean, kinda had to.
Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here! The thing about that is, zip it!
Oh!
No excuses! Just go! Leave! Move out! Mosey! Shuffle off! Scram! Depart! Disappear! Get out! 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 Get out!
Hey, leave him alone, you! Gaku stopped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us prepared for what would happen next. Slap. Oh, shit!
Oh, damn!
Ba-boom!
Was done. Combo!
Combo breaker!
Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury.
Fuck. Ah, my shit. God damn it.
She can box? God damn it.
And Usuzuki receives education and everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence! And if any upstarts presents dare to defile my personal space, there'll be consequences!
Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes!
So, do you enjoy having no friends, or what? Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it.
Stop it, Kurara, please. That's enough.
So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going.
Yeah. Maybe you should.
What a vexing way to start a morning. Let's return to our training, friends.
Oh boy.
Come, Lady Kurara.
My wrath must be appeased!
Oh boy. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best if we drop this for now. I'll try to It's time. This. I really am. Can I try to reread that?
I guess. Here. Hold on.
Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this.
Oh, not gonna say the last bit.
I did, I just don't think
Oh my god.
my mic. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am.
Nozomi gave an apologetic glance and went to go join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated.
I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this.
You see, she's the bomb and she's about to blow up.
No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I am so useless, so stupid, so lacking any kind of social awareness. You'd all been better off if I'd never been born.
Well said.
Oh my god.
Predators, don't carry anything. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like utter trash.
She hit me! That psycho actually hit me! Even my dad doesn't hit me! I mean, how could he? I never met the guy.
Is that a good thing?
Those guys are really pissing me off. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. It starts with K, and then the killing game. It's slowly steal a genre with untapped potential.
Darumi, just give it a rest, okay?
She's a treasure.
I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened.
Stop saying like you're an alien. Oh my god. The mood just keeps getting. The mood just keeps getting worse and worse.
Wait a minute!
I don't think he's literally an alien.
Nope, hear me out!
Yeah.
Fill her cup and put some liquor in
It's
it.
kind of hard to hear you out of right now, if I'm being honest.
Damn it!
Gloom descended on the
Guys,
cafeteria.
hear me out.
We gradually filled out and made our way back to our rooms. Our hearts heavier than they had been for a long time. I'm exhausted already. But there's still plenty of the day left. Let's try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack again at any time. I've got to be ready for what they do. Free time.
Oh, my system.
Huh? Alright, so let's see then. Topics. I guess gym time? Actually, not here. We'll just do history real quick, like. Wait, how much do I have in history? Probably nothing. There's nothing right now, anyway. I'm sorry, social studies, that's what it is. Yeah, here. We haven't started on social studies at all. Want to hear my latest review of the food here? Sure. Welcome to another food review. How would tasty food be bad to you? Recover what I'm about to say, bro. When you're born poor like me, the poorness becomes a part of you. Don't want food that's too fancy. His poor man's mentality is terminal at this point. Hashtag cheap.
My grandpa still eats the fat off of his steak.
Alright, let's see. So your math. Is Gaku still available? Nope. Alright, let's you know, here, he likes cheap shit, right? Let's give it a shot. Also sewing, he likes sewing. Filters. Hashtag cheap.
This is weird. For some reason, Steam is still trying to run on my computer.
I mean, that wouldn't really be causing much of a problem if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Have you tried closing it?
Oh, it says the gyudon is the favorite food of a known superhero. That's Kinnikuman.
Ah. I'll give him some snacks.
I mean, you know who likes gyudon? Oh, never mind.
Oh, I do? I don't remember that, honestly.
Is it Doremi?
It's Gaku.
Oh, fuck, I didn't know that.
There's literally a bit earlier in the story where he goes on about how awesome and great gyudon is. I think Ima says, "Oh, you put meat on top of your rice? That's so weird. Like, how dare you say that about gyudon? That's the best thing ever."
Oh yeah, Jesus, right? Yeah, you're right. Observation went up by 4. Exploration went up by 4.
I think that might be... Like, I think that's like 1 point more if you just talk to him.
Oh, jeez.
But he also didn't give him one of his favorite gifts either.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
There weren't any enemy attacks today. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask. I can at least get by without any more infighting. Today, more infighting! Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind.
Troops, time! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a nut, be ready to give your life.
At least he was comfortable that day. Okay, I'm trying to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everybody's doing today. Oh my god. Nobody's here today. Sure enough.
Nobody came.
Well, I mean, you know, there's one person here and 2 quitters. Sure enough, it's just their old original group here. Not that I expect to see the others after what happened yesterday.
I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture.
Yeah, that's I definitely want to eat that myself personally. Yes.
Do you?
No.
Covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition.
I wouldn't say that's good either. At least these 2 are happy.
Gee, cheery's boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off, just for something to do.
You wanna unpack this door to me?
No, and Darumi's the same as ever.
I feel like it needs to be unpacked a bit here.
Now he's waiting around, waiting for Nozomi to show up. Hoping for Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. Eat a hasty breakfast and head back to my room. Not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as the rift between our 2 groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared, just in case. No, I think I'm doing pretty good right now, at the very least, in terms of like equipment and stuff, so I might as well just go spend some more time with people. Well, I mean, here, I do know that he likes Gyudon, so I guess I could just make that now. Rec room. Rec room. Alright, Gyudon. Yes. Give to Gaku.
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep
Oh.
those gifts coming.
Same response, actually.
Damn. Well, shit, alright. That's why you talk to people first before giving them gifts.
Fair enough.
Which you have not been doing.
Hey, listen, I gotta make all these gifts at some point or another. Fuck. Let's just go read book.
People.
I'm thinking book today.
I'm a people.
Social studies. Yeah, I guess we can finish up this one at the Tokyo residential complex. Observation by 10. I'm so observant.
Ding dong bing.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Fling flong wing wong.
You never know when
Go
the
to
invaders might
bed.
attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
Another day with no fighting. Either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. So what I'm hearing is that something's gonna happen soon. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, we'll be able to fight them off? Somehow, I don't think so. Somebody said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing, though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated, I've been powerless. I just laid down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep.
Troops, get ripped. Be ready to.
I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Today's the day where Kurara finally sets a bomb off in the cafeteria. Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday.
Today's the day Darumi decides to take matters into her own hands.
Today is the day Darumi decides to take the normal pills.
And the day after that, she throws them into the trash.
The day after that, she kills herself.
Oh my god!
Kills herself, but in a way that makes it look like somebody else did it.
A closed room murder! She has to solve her own murder because she's bored, and then she realizes that she did it. Also, Khan, you are voicing this character, don't forget. Damn, is Khan's shit that fucked? Oh no. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I think just using your phone at this point would probably be more applicable.
If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. If the others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that.
They're certainly very, aggressive together.
I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping.
What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the, incident?
So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room this whole time.
Oh. I figured as much. Hey buddy, how's your heart doing? What's with Aito though? Looks like there's something on his mind. You can catch me, gay thoughts. I'm ready.
Yes,
Hey Aito, is everything okay? You still feel bad about what happened with the with Shoma and Kurara?
Well, of course I do, but that's not the only thing that's bothering me.
It's all those normal pills that...
I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes.
Uchiko, she's like, it's been kind of boring for a little too long. Can I write something again? Huh?
I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information.
Uchiko, she read
the
a
library has.
I read an article in the library.
The more I learn, the more I think about it, I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for.
The more I thought about it, the more right I am.
Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes.
You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality?
Actually, no, I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over.
I think it's you. You mean I'm the one who's from another dimension? Are we the survivors from a parallel... Am I the survivor from a parallel universe?
Not just you, but all of us.
Like gasp!
Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex?
Mm-hmm.
Is this just
right
a
before
level
that,
of back rooms?
I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like that before.
Yeah, I felt something weird, too. Kinda like my body was being dragged away somewhere.
Isn't it possible that what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality?
Well, what? We all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch.
Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from?
Oh, come on, Tsubasa. You haven't watched one singular recent Marvel movie? You should know about this stuff by now. It's, well, this is the theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh?
Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously.
Huh? Really?
I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shomas told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
What, like Lotus Eaters?
What if they're how
Maybe.
we from our world to this one?
Those machines sent us here?
Yeah. Maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. This isn't Steins Gate, honey.
It could be. You don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse.
Oh my
Or
god.
this could be a simulation. Or that could be a
I
simulation.
put a
we don't
banana
know.
in a microwave and then sent it back 10 minutes in the future, and now I'm gay. Positive. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Is this the real life? Or is it just a coincidence? Nothing about it being here, nothing about us being here was normal. I kept wanting to say disintegration. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be.
If this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult.
We're never going home.
We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100.
That's only if our parallel universes theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else.
You see, this is what happens when you guys are left alone with your devices. You come up with parallel universe theories.
It's
Thanks.
true.
I'll leave it to you then.
Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Hey.
Damn, who's the Bayonetta and who's the Luca in the scenario?
Nobody can be Bayonetta.
Fair enough, yeah. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished breakfast, I went back to my room. I didn't want Tsubasa to know this, but I fucking hate multiverse movies. Parallel universes. Here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. Like I'm in an Uchikoshi novel. All of us backing out, the gap in our memories, the strange machines.
What happened to the real Marty?
I suppose that it all supports that theory, I guess. Have I looked at a Berenstein Bears book recently? I feel like that's not the whole story. Maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of this day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. I still got plenty of free time. Let's go do a resource collection mission. It's been a minute.
I don't believe in any of that Mandela bull crap.
What if Mandela believed in you?
Never mind. Nobody's going anywhere today.
Not allowed.
You're not going anywhere.
I need to go.
I am. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I, here... I don't think I actually fully leveled up,
I didn't
Yeah, I didn't level up
do that
social studies.
Gohan voice like certain times.
Social study. We have another book in social studies to read, yeah? Tokyo Residential Complex is a fortress within an all-weather dome. Its size is roughly 390 square miles. It is mankind's sole residential area, based on the 23 wards of the old world city of Tokyo. Some 500,000 people live peacefully under a roof that shields the sky. On the surface, society operates under capitalism that encourages the free market, but the wealth gap is rather small and in practice is closer to communism. Wait, someone wanna go tell fucking someone wanna go tell Tomato Head about that? The Tokyo Residential
Complex.
Complex.
Tell the poor guy about that.
So wanna go hey, why are you poor? It's communism, bro.
It's basically communism.
Goku, you're right here. How are you not benefiting under communism? The Tokyo Residential Complex's governing body is the Tokyo Residential Complex Administration. I guess it was kind of communism. It wasn't exactly communism.
Well, no, it's basically communism.
Whose members inherit their positions. The predecessor of the Tokyo Residential Complex, Redacted, was completed around Redacted years ago. The sponsors of the construction plan was Makoto Naegi or something. Shit, who was fuck at the time, set up the Ass Project to protect mankind from balls, together with their sworn friends. Shit and Piss. They fucking held a coup d'etat. Nothing! You get nothing to go off of with this one! Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. I guess it raised some stats. Science, social studies! Ding dong ring around.
Always communism.
So what I'm hearing is that this is actually a failed Leninist Marxist ethno state, I guess technically, because they're all Japanese.
Are that? I guess.
I wonder what they want.
Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded as
If there's one thing I love about Japanese media is that in every post-apocalyptic scenario, only the Japanese survive. I casually walked over to the door and opened it, standing on the other side.
Attack on Titan.
Or I guess Fist of the North Star. They were kind of all over the place. The last person I expected to see. Hey, Nozomi, you want to talk about something?
I want to talk about it.
Sorry for disturbing you.
You could never disturb me, Queen. No, it's, Still if it's Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling.
Down.
And got straight to business.
I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria.
Again? An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time?
I don't know. 1 minute everything was fine, the next everyone was yelling at each other.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. They were fast.
It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast.
He's saying, in fact, it was a little bit frightening.
I'm not entirely sure how possible it is for literally everybody to be kung fu fighting. Even Shoma, which seems statistically unlikely. Alright, in that case we better hurry.
Well, he can do it, but he can only do it badly.
Thank you. Come on.
He's the one in the background who has to go, whoa. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria.
Oh, please let Kurama in Ima's ass.
Finally, it's killing game time! When we opened the door, we were assaulted by a wall of noise. You're all insolent as you are incompetent! If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution! Honestly, yo, can we get her? Can we get her in the United States right now, actually? I appreciate that vibe. Good thing we're not government officials, then.
Oh, hold on. Things going down.
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead. Go on.
Should we wait?
She said going without us, so we're good to go.
Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurara. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable.
Wait, what?
You can't just shrug off Atlas like that, you know? He worked really hard for all that stuff.
Oh, I said you can go in without me.
Yeah, that's
okay,
what I
I'm
said.
back now.
In the face of such maleficence, even the whole Jumanji sword trembles with outrage.
Coincidentally, the Holy Jumanji sword sounds like a cat.
Ew, too much information, Kiyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself.
Yeah, I'm on your side, and just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. I would know.
You only said the other day how you were using the sword.
They're entirely
Well,
false,
she never said it
unfortunately.
vibrated.
Okay, yeah, you got me on that one, but she was still using the sword.
Entirely false, unfortunately.
Okay, so what is everyone fighting about?
This isn't that big a deal, is it?
They touched someone else's stuff. I'm calling it now.
I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know. Like, maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be really cut up about it. But I wouldn't feel a thing.
Damn, okay, man.
Why's everything gotta be about death and torture with you? You're trying to shock us, it ain't working.
Rabble, 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 rabble. What's up, guys? What's going on?
Oh, Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these.
Yeah, get back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness.
Bear witness? To what?
I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and mete out sweet, merciless justice.
A criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down...
Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 beats per minute. So when I say, whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst, it's a promise. In the name of the Usuzukis, I'll have my revenge!
Give me my money.
Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about your treasure being stolen?
I mean, it pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night.
Huh?
I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked it up nice and tight, safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful, as if it were just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable!
How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape.
I like it. Let's go with that.
You're gonna flay someone alive for eating your curry?
You have to understand, Kurara really likes, really. The Faraday's constant worth of reason it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Rationomatic either. She wanted it to make it by hand, using her family traditional recipe.
Suzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish, with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and not some low-down thief has taken it away from me!
Snatching a child away in the dead of night. Truly a despicable crime.
She's actually
Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though?
This is stupid. All this talk over a little curry?
You shut your whore mouth!
I'm out of here. Talk about a low-budget flick.
You pizza face cinder block.
Damn! I'm bored with Gawk.
It's the Galactic Bazooka, and the crowd goes wild! Is that what that attack's called?
Damn it! That's the second time you've got the jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment.
I'm with Kurara on this one. If I made something painstakingly and someone else ate it without me, ate it without my consent, I would fillet off their balls and serve them to them deep fried.
Damn.
Sounds like a disproportionate response.
Sounds like a bit of a bit of an overstep there. I would say.
I hold grudges over food.
I hold grudges.
I
over
hold
like,
grudges over my
meaningful
food.
things.
Sounds unhealthy.
Hey! But you're not actually going to execute them, are you?
Death by exile.
Absolutely. It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards.
In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make for better punishment that way.
Jeez, this guy's nuts. I
We
like
could,
it.
I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry.
Jesus! I like this guy!
Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone.
Wait a minute, you're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemo anima, are you?
What else? Enemy of the Usuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate!
But Kurara!
Actually, Kurara, I just read a book that says you aren't as important as you think you are. Consequently, the boy you keep beating up isn't as poor as you think he is.
You're really not kidding, right? You're going to use your full power on one of us all over a little curry.
Yes.
I bet it was Ema.
Well... What?
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, no, he hates good food. Don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know.
This hero's back.
Right, yeah, let's make it a Hemo Battle Royale. I'll go grab our infusers.
Go!
Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right. When we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody at the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Huh?
Wait, did he really do it, or is he saying
I
that
feel like
to
he's just
diffuse
saying this to diffuse tension. Shoma, what do you mean just now?
Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kurara left in the refrigerator.
What? I'm guilty.
You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemo anima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on this school with absolutely no redeeming features after all.
Shoma, are you serious?
Of course! Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see.
I'm really suspect.
But took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma.
How was it? You ate it, right? How did it taste? Oh, it was delicious. That's all. I may have forgiven you if it's something more interesting to say.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Alright, let's get on with the flaying. Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry, too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone.
Why would you want...
Very well. You're resigning your fate. There's no use wasting time. My sublime human will be the last thing you will ever see.
Kurara, no! Think about what you're saying!
Think about the children who play these games.
Himo Anima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other.
Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. I would make it a one-on-one mock battle. That's fair, right?
Little Goody Two, you know, they got a Divine Comedy game coming out soon. Apparently, it's gonna be all lesbians.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A mock battle.
Yeah, all lesbian.
The Mag and I will duel each other, no holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's a friendly little training exercise between squad members.
Okay, okay.
Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things.
But...
Step forward, maggot! I want to finish this and get on with my day!
Yeah, you can't.
Shoma doesn't know how to use Himo Anima. It wouldn't be a fair fight.
He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? Live and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk.
Oh.
Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up, too.
You guys gotta calm down.
Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first.
Zounds, you'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword justice will be done.
Zounds!
Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way.
You are all...
Too bad, you're already
It'll be really funny if Shoma actually bothers to go sicko before those two do.
That'd be so fucking
Dear,
great.
stop making it worse.
Please, everyone. I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully.
Oh great, now the
You are
talking
an
cheese is trying to get us to calm down.
It's never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free reign.
Oh shit.
It's happening! It's finally happening! We are killing!
This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. Start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Instance of order rebuilt will collapse into complete madness. No. This war has always been nothing but madness. I think we all might be just a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our Himo Anima powers, and the all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal is already become completely warped. Now, I just think all these guys are fucking crazy. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that.
Please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
Oh damn!
I had meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting amongst ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. Someone has to fight to resolve this. Let's stick with the one-on-one duel. Just Kurara and Shoma.
Huh?
But Shoma can't fight.
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready, to get him to a point where he can fight.
Our Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf.
No, that's fine with me.
It is?
How much time do you want?
Taking Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help motivate him.
This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most.
It's Hook.
8. I'll wait 8 days. I'll wait 25 rounds before I enact my revenge.
Are you sure, Lady Cora? Even weekly Max series don't make the readers wait that long for the next part of the story.
Is the Inu Suzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understand?
Alright, I can live with that.
Another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our 2 teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked.
Wait, when you say anything...
I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them.
So that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept.
Then it's decided, Kyoshika. They've got 8 days. When's their time limit?
Well, today is day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1.
You are so dumb.
Day 43.
I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all.
Oh damn, you gotta learn your multiplication tables, girl.
Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fates will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel, where you belong.
Kurara stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left.
Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this!
Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already.
Oh no.
Little. If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you.
I really hope that pays off with her, like, being really good at multiplication and subtraction and division, but just addition is what fucks her up.
Hopefully she's good at something.
She's really good
She's really good at killing
fighting.
bosses.
True.
Yeah. Apparently. I don't think that's true, by the way. I think that a different character was better, but... that's for
Yugamu
later.
and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer.
Are you sure about this? She's going to hold you to that promise.
It wasn't a promise. Takumi said that all on his own. It'll never stand up in court.
I think it was the right decision, though. It's the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course.
You gotta stop rubbing it in, you cunt.
Dearest, if you can't say anything nice.
Kako, please lock in, honey. I'll see what I can do to calm Karada down, but I don't know if it will do any good. When she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it.
With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends.
So we're really doing this. I know we've got 8 days, but still.
8 days max. Remember, if the invaders attack before then, we take the L. We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. Well, Tomato Head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her.
Sounds like a tall order to me. You think you can beat her, Shoma?
Not really, no.
Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still just be as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must just be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me.
Now my
I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today? I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma.
Also, I'm afraid you are being forced to do something you don't want to do.
Like I said, think about it. Think about
I'm not gonna
this,
force you
won't
to do things you don't want to do, but the others will.
I mean, I'm not gonna do anything. Alright. I guess I can do that much. Said to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. Time I noticed it was already dark outside. Once it's confirmed to be over into the next day, or next area, I'll call it for the day, because we're right up on it, midnight.
Yep. And I've got work tomorrow.
It says, oh no, Takumi's room, there we go. Yeah, because it was saving over an old one. Alrighty then. Today was about much more just kind of like the girls are fighting type shit.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't just pull a smooth move and just say, ladies, please, you're all beautiful. Because I'm pretty sure Kurara would go ahead and just smack you into a wall and put you into some kind of Yamcha crater.
Probably, yeah. Alright, that's it for tonight. Everybody have a lovely evening, and we'll see you all later.